To start this video out, we need to go all the way back to December 18th of 2021, where Daddy Mastiff announced that the new update, point 13, is coming out. And oh boy, was that exciting. It was so exciting, in fact, that we had to wait 2 months to hear anything about point 14. Where in February 11th, Maxime posted that there's going to be sneak peeks from update point 14 soon. But lucky for us, it's no longer February 11th, it's May 1st, and there's been a lot of sneak peeks to look at. So in this video, we're just going to be looking at all the sneak peeks. I'm gonna try and dissect them as well as I can. And yeah, so to start off, let's just scroll down. Then about 3-ish weeks later, the war in Ukraine breaks out, and Daddy Mastiff has to break the news that the update's gonna be delayed for a bit, which is honestly understandable. Disappointing, but understandable. But then along with that message, he also posted an image. The world laws has been rearranged. Here's what the current world laws UI looks like, and it looks like we're even missing some laws like erosion, other disasters, and natural disasters. But there's also some new ones like the stone one and this people one, which honestly I have no idea for. In the current game, if there's a stone on the ground, that stone's gonna stay there, even if people harvest it. Like, it'll never go away, it's infinite. But the other world laws around the stone one turn on growth, or turn off growth. Like, trees will grow or not, biomes will take each other over, grass will grow, and lava will either dry up or stay lava forever. So maybe they're gonna make stone not infinite again, and make it actually, like, spawn up randomly. The units and mobs have been moved on top and below of each other, which maybe they're making room for some new ones that they're planning on adding in. And then, of course, this people one, I honestly have no idea what that means. Feel free to discuss it in the comments. I'd be very interested to hear what you guys have to say about it. 2 weeks go by and we get another teaser. Maxime adds everyone and says hi. He posted an image which shows all the biomes, except it's showing the outline of 4 new ones, which is honestly really exciting. I have no idea what they are, so discuss it in the comments, I guess. And then of course you had to make a funny meme. Who's that Pokemon? Now this is something I'm really looking forward to. A few weeks later, Maxime teased that the item modifier system will be revamped in point 14, which I believe he's talking about all like the little modifiers that you can get on weapons, like plus speed, plus finesse, which is super dope. But other than that, look at the background, dude. This is a view of a village, I believe. So you got their flag, their population, their houses, I think, their army, and how many plots of land they have. Oh, and look at this. And then there's 2 tabs. So I bet this resources tab is what we're looking at now, with all the resources laid out, the food, the weapons, it looks like the armor, and the accessories, which is super dope. Also, in this image, you could see a red dotted line. Now, that could be just some developer thing, but that's definitely sussy. And then, of course, the house tab would probably just look like this, where it shows the leader, the culture, the kingdom, king, village age, blah, blah, blah. But it also looks like there's gonna be a new material. It's like a blue ingot. What? Oh, what is that? That's probably hints on what the new biomes will kind of give. Ooh, maybe? Up next, we got something I'm really excited about. They made an improved world generator for point 14. And so we got 4 different images. We got this one, this one, this one, and this one. And they're all so cool and like circular. I like it a lot. I like how the biomes all morph around each other. The mountains look cleaner. Oh, it's so cool, dude. Huge improvement in my book. Even this one, which looks really derpy, I like it a lot. There doesn't seem to be any hidden things in here. I'm kind of like trying to look for a new biome maybe, but I don't see any. If you guys spotted something, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, we're moving on. On April 1st, April Fool's Day, of course he has to post something. He said true story, and then it's just a small snippet of train editor. I don't remember. I don't know what this is. Maybe I would have gotten the joke back then. I don't know if it is a joke. Let me know in the comments. Another thing I'm super excited for, about a week later, he said minor new feature that is coming to point 14, kingdom customization tool. That's not very minor to me, dude. That sounds so sick. And instead of an image, it's actually a video this time. You could change the banner design, which is so sick, the banner's emblem, and the kingdom's color, and then you could click the present up here to randomize it, which is so cool. And of course, as he's clicking these arrows, you can see it all changing in the background. Oh man, I could do so much with that. A few weeks later, he posted a preview of the new world generation template window, because currently we have this certain UI thing that even when I started playing this game 4 to 3 years ago, this is what it looked like. See these arrows, the up and down, they don't work. Like, it just goes big, and then you gotta cycle all the way back through to get to tiny. It doesn't matter which one you click, it doesn't actually click anything. There's no arrow, dude. And then so yeah, you just got these small amount of options here. But all that's about to change. New world. So choose size and select a template to create a foundation for your world. Your current world will be lost, blah, blah, blah. So it looks like the arrows are actually going to work this time, where you can go bigger or smaller. There'll be 8 world sizes, which is how many we already have in the base game. So sadly, there's not going to be a new one, at least yet. Of course, they could always add in another one. And this is really cool because it looks like that there's going to be so many different options you could do. These are just random little templates. Of course, your world's not going to look exactly like the image, but it will look something like it, I'm sure. Like if you want a world with a big hole in the center of it, you could click on the donut one. Look at all of them. They're so cool. It doesn't look like they're hiding anything in the background. So let's let's move on. And this time he's being really sneaky. Notice anything. And then gives a tree emoji. And there's a lot going on in this short 16-second long video. First of all, there's rats running around fighting each other. That's the first thing you notice. There's ruined buildings. There's grass growing back. And then you start noticing the weird things. Like, what the balls is this shiny rock? That's probably that material we were seeing earlier. That's super cool. So there's gonna be new materials. And then you go, wait a minute. That tree emoji. Look at the trees. They're swaying. They have animation now and it looks so good. I like it a lot. It's so subtle that you don't notice it. It's so good. Getting to more recent times, Maxime announced if you put beehives near orcs, they will act as the ultimate experience farm for their warriors, which I don't believe is an intended feature, but noticed it today because of the new feature, which shows current battles, which is honestly just so cool. You can see where the battles are taking place. So you can see this little icon showing up, right? There's one popping up over here. Oh, popping up over here. There's conflicts happening. There's little wars going on, dude. And it moves around. I'm assuming it's just with every hit of a dude. You can see how it would reveal when orcs would just mash up bees, which I think that's pretty neat, not gonna lie. And it's all in the new world generation, which is actually so sick. And look at this biome over here. That's new. When I first watched this, I totally thought it was just the savanna biome until the next announcement, which was at least for me yesterday. And then he announced orcish windmill and desert biome, because why not? And there's a lot going on in this video. First of all, it's in a desert biome, which is super sick. There's like palm trees and stuff, and they're all swaying in the wind. But we got a windmill in the center of like a circle of farmland, which I think is really cool. Now that could either be very biome specific towards the desert. Windmills throughout history, I believe, were for irrigation. So it makes sense that in a desert that they would build their farm around the windmill, which is super cool. And I hope that's a thing for other biomes too, but I see why it would be specific for the desert because there's no water. But up in the top left, it's kind of cropped out, but I think he did it on purpose. You just saw somebody harvesting a stone and it disappearing. Now this is the crazy part. Notice that it's around a mine and then 2 more stones pop up. Now I'm thinking that old world law with the stones literally grow and pop up around mines. That's what I'm assuming here. Like this iron ore, it could have totally just popped up because it's around this mine, just like those 2 stones did. Either that or as the people are mining, they bring out the stone and then that doesn't make as much sense to me. So it acts as almost like a generator, which I think is really cool. And it kind of makes sense in a game logic kind of way. Now this is the really weird part that I want to ask you guys about in the comments. Every now and then there's something that shakes the screen. It's very subtle, but you can notice it. I hope you guys can notice it on YouTube. There was a shake, and there was one more shake. And then you could even see the windmill shaking, which is either because people are walking in and out of it or maybe some other reason, I don't know. But I want to know what's causing the screen to shake. You know, maybe what caused this big hole up here. Maybe Maxime off the screen is just blowing stuff up, who knows. That's it so far. I hope you guys are all flipping out just as much as I am. And as of today, at least I noticed today, the Daddy Mastiff actually has his status as 0.14, which I don't know. That could mean it's coming out soon, dude. So get excited, people. I'm excited. Definitely talk about this in the comments. I'd love to hear all of your guys' ideas on what all these things might mean. And yeah, see you guys later. Yeah. Hey, are you a loser?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Do you want to know how to not be a loser? Subscribe to Simulated. You could even win this car. This car could be yours. This dog is subscribed and is now happy. Come over here to this graph. You can see how happy people are when they subscribe, including this dog.